Welcome back to the channel. My name's David, and this is Homestead Overland, Virginia. We usually do videos on off-grid living, homesteading. Look, I'm converting this barn into a barn mini. I do product reviews, all kind of stuff. But today we're going to talk about XRP. I usually do videos on XRP, like technical analysis, or I'll do the fundamentals. But actually, I have Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, and I want you to hear what he has to say. Before we get started on that XRP Brad Garlinghouse Ripple CEO talk, I gotta do a little work today, and we're gonna take care of the chickie baby. Come on in, come on in. Before we get into the juicy content, if you guys don't mind doing what the algorithm likes, this channel is powered by you. So just go like this, ding, and go like this, ding. Now let's get into the content.
It's very clear to me that the president is committed. He understands the value of these technologies. He wants to be the crypto president of the United States. And I think, one of their clear priorities is to undo some of the harmful things the prior administration was doing. You've already seen the kind of rescinding of what's called SAB 121, which is about banks being able to custody crypto. That's a very big deal. I think the momentum, is already there in week one, and I'm optimistic about what we're going to see ahead. On the strategic reserve question specifically, look, I mean, there's almost two questions to think about. One, does it make sense for the U.S. to have a strategic reserve around crypto? And I think that I'm going to leave to the politicians and our elected officials to make a decision on.
Fair enough.
If we want to maximize the likelihood of that, I think we want to have as much support for that. And by the way, this idea that somehow I was campaigning against a strategic reserve of crypto or even Bitcoin alone is just false. It's just patently false.
Mhm.
I think if the US decides to do this, let's maximize what it means for crypto at large. I think this administration, whatever you may think of their particular policies, they have demonstrated repeatedly they are America first. They want to put US technologies first. They want to put US companies first, particularly given how US companies have been penalized over the last 4 years. I think they're signaling they want to help those companies. And so look, it's frustrating to see the tribalism kind of come to the fore over this past weekend. I think if a crypto strategic reserve exists, I think it only makes sense to diversify beyond just one asset. But look, I have said, as I tweeted yesterday, I think we should advocate, broadly for the industry. XRP is one of those, as it is inherently global, but there are obviously individuals and companies around the world that are building on the ledger using XRP, and I think that's frankly why we're having an event like today. So I mean, the last thing I'll say about this is, it's interesting to me that a small country like Bhutan has already launched a crypto strategic reserve, and out of the gate, they created a basket. And that wasn't that to me. It's just like, yeah, that makes sense. If you want to diversify risk, any financial advisor would tell you, holding different, kind of a basket of assets is going to reduce risk and makes good sense. And again, from my point of view, if we want to maximize the likelihood of it passing through Congress and getting the president's support, I think it only makes sense to be aware of his politics and the things that he prioritizes.
Well, that's a good little snippet from XRP Community Day, which was yesterday. You do with that information what you will. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Do I need to paint you a picture, or can you read the writing on the wall? But I'm coming home. I'm coming. I'm coming home. I'm coming. Homestead Overland, Virginia.